Cowboy fans and YouTubers? It's that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make these videos for me and you, and they're a little therapeutic because another week, another COVID test, and more players injured. Now, it seems like this is a test from the football gods. It seems like last year we were tested to see what would happen if our coaches had depth problems and they don't know how to compensate. And you saw what happened. 6-10, we looked horrible. We couldn't figure stuff out, and we took hits at some major units on the offensive side of the ball. This year, we seem to be taking hits on the defensive side of the ball, but this year the coaches are wherewithal enough to compensate. They're having one of the two best drafts of the last 2 years. You've got starters on offense, defense. It's been pretty good for this coaching staff the first 2 years so far. Now, if we can continue to overcome the injuries and COVID and stuff and still win, that's going to say a lot about this coaching staff and them bringing that kind of fire and intensity to still win regardless of what happens. That's something we could never do when Jason Garrett and company were around. Once people were injured, this team always acted like they didn't know how to play anymore. Hopefully that's over, because from what it says, it looks like Carlos Watkins will not play, Dorrance Armstrong will not play, and Keanu Neal, ending up on the COVID list, will not play. So we'll get Randy Gregory back. Amari Cooper is going to be banged up, but he'll play. But it seems like this is another year that attrition is going to come into play, and this is also a year to find out if this coaching staff is what it's going to be, if they can overcome obstacles. Last year they could not, mainly due to no offseason and then all the major injuries. This year we're getting injuries, but they're not killers like last year. This year we have enough to be able to compensate for those losses. Hopefully we can continue a winning streak with that. So it's going to say a lot coming up Monday night. I know it's Eagles Cowboys hate week. You're seeing it all over other people's channels. I'm in it, but I'm not in it. Because I got other stuff in my life to worry about right now. Cowboys are there, but I'm worried about my family. So I got to deal with that before I'm worried all about Cowboys. Once my kids and everything is taken care of, then I can get back into it. But until then, yeah, I'm a little low-key right now. But still not going to stop me from listening to the news, hearing the news, seeing it, talking about stuff. I'm going to still do that. But as far as Keanu Neal going on the list, if I see another daggone Cowboys player, I think they might have to just quarantine like they did last year. Because I don't know what these guys are doing, who they're hanging out with, what's going on. Because every week we seem to have somebody hitting the COVID list. I'm not sure what's going on. I know everybody's safe, and as far as we know, all these guys are vaccinated, but it's starting to be a weekly thing, just like the injuries. We can't let this stuff start piling up on us, and then it may be insurmountable. Let's not get that far. Let's hopefully let this be the last case of a positive test that we can get. We'll just have to wait and see on that, right? But anyway, let it begin. We're counting down to Monday Night Football. We got issues on both teams. We got the rivalries from YouTubers heating up. You got first place in the division currently on the line. I mean, there's a lot going on for this coming up. I can't wait. I'll be at work, but I think I'll be at work. I don't know yet. I don't know my schedule. But, whoo, I'm going to be animated somewhere. It's definitely going to be something. It's gonna be one of those games where Cowboys defensively, are we that team defensively? Offensively, are we better than what we have been? Like the two-headed monster at running back. Are we gonna have to rely on Dak all game? Can our offensive line still maintain? I mean, these are going to be questions for us. Eagles, same thing. Is their offense going to be somewhat legit? Is their defense going to be able to stymie us like they keep saying that they will? It's going to be a lot of questions answered. A lot of fan bases going to be disappointed. Come Tuesday, well, Monday night at around 11:30, it's going to be on like popcorn. So, like the words of T.O., get your popcorn ready, because this is going to be one of those fights that it's going to probably come down to the last team holding the ball, such as been for the Cowboys these last 2 weeks. Hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know anymore in the NFL. Other than that, last bit of housekeeping, Cowboys signed Holton Hill, corner, to the practice squad. I do believe he worked out with us a month or two ago. We didn't pick him up, but they already worked him out. So I can see why they picked him up, since they already knew about him. And they let go of the kicker, Lyron. I'm a butcher his last name. But I guess if Greg's Airline's ready to go, they're not going to worry about kicking again. But it's always an option to bring him back, right? But that's all I wanted to talk about today. Don't want to take up too much of your time. Stay safe. Take care out there. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. This is VA Dallas Cowboy fan.